Good morning everyone. Right, we're in Haywood Forest today, one of our local places. Walked in Eggsford yesterday, the first time I've seen what is usually a little stream there become a river and burst its banks. So I thought we'd take a walk out this way today and go and have a look at the river down here. I've been walking the other side of this forest lately, so it's quite nice to get over this side. The birds are sounding very happy today. I think they're probably as relieved as we are to have a little bit of a break from the rain. We've had several days of solid rain. And this morning is actually decidedly chilly. There was frost on my car, which I wasn't expecting. Right, shall I go down this way? No, we'll go out the other way and back up this way. Oh, it really is lovely to get out here. I am fortunate, unless I'm on a run of day turns. I get to get out here most days. But never take it for granted. I'm just trying to explain to those of you that we'll come back that way. We will go to the river, but different way. Now this track, this surfaced track, which you can actually make a whole loop of, is pretty good surface. Good girl. Oh yeah, considering the rain we've had, yeah, we are fortunate with that. I'm in wellies just because I was shocked at just how muddy Eggsford was yesterday. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how high the river is. And it's probably gone down overnight, in all honesty. Yeah, it's just nice to get out here with them. You can hear we do have some traffic noise from the A377, but it really doesn't matter. The other side of the forest is quieter, so if you want to get away from traffic noise, that's my sort of recommendation. But to be honest, I'm really not that bothered about it. It really is chilly. Should have put my gloves on. You are naughty, Merlin. Merlin, you are cheeky. Monkey. Trying to grab hold of his big sister. She gets her own back in the house. Don't you? And that's when you grab hold of him. Good girl, yeah. Cheeky monkey. Good girl. Good boy. There's quite a lot of rhododendrons around here. Spring is coming and it won't be that long. We'll have some lovely flowers out. I do have people ask how come it's generally so quiet when you go out. You'll have seen some of my more recent videos. I've had to go out at weekends and it's not quiet, and I really struggle with that. The reason I can go out when it's quiet is I'm a shift worker. So I work on railway 12-hour shifts. And the downside of a shift work is made up for me by the upside of being able to get out places when they're quiet. That's really quite important to me and my dogs. Really, children's. Watch where you're going. That grabbing, it's definitely the corgi in him. Right, we're coming up to a mound, and I've said numerous times lately, I keep meaning to look up what it was about. I did know I've forgotten. But yeah, large mound. There we go. I have climbed up it in previous videos and I will do it again when we get the flowers out. It looks really pretty, both with snowdrops and then the bluebells around it. And then heading off around to the left there is the direction I've been walking more lately, but we're going to go down to the right today. Now we're going to head this way. Now quite a lot of this track was damaged by forestry vehicles this year, but it was necessary work and they've put back what they can, and I assume they'll repair more of the damage when it's a bit of an easier time of year. So we could just skirt along the top here, but I do want to have a look at the river. Now my dogs know they're not allowed in water unless they've asked. That's something I instill in them from very young. If in any doubt, I would pop your dog on the lead down here. I can see how high and brown the water is looking from here. And just to give you an idea, we're about 9:10 now. We've still got dawn chorus. Right, we're going to head down this way. Oh, this is slippy. Maybe I should have put walking boots on. That's alright, it's only the first bit of us. Slippery. Good job, guys. Are you grazing, Merlin? Most dogs do like to eat a bit of grass and a few herbs, certainly. At this time of year they don't get that time just sort of chilling in the garden in the same way, do as they please. And you get people worried, oh, they're eating grass, they must be ill. No, you just don't notice it the rest of the year. Loopy. So you can see the railway line running across the bridge there. That's going from Barnstable to Akersford. Guys, away from the river. Thank you. Thank you. So you can see pretty fast water. I haven't heard the birds this loud and happy for a while. So this track, although still surfaced, is still a very good track. You will get a bit more mud and water along here. Yes, Oti, we will head down to the river. Okay, let's go take a look. More trees down in the last lot of storms. Ah, this is very squidgy underfoot. Look how green the place is. We might not like the rain much. Plants and trees do. Look at those roots. I love that. I've just had a duck. That is a rarity. This particular bit of river goes from too shallow to be of any use to them to too deep and fast. Sort of really usually over the course of a couple of days, and then that's it, it's high and not accessible for the rest of winter. Let's have a look. Now I see we'll probably have a little drink and a paddle this end, but wow, look at that. Ah, brilliant. Kids have been down here playing. Ah, possibly adults. I presume kids. Maybe with adults' help. So, this is where we usually have a beach. Well, there's definitely no beach today, guys, is there? And definitely no swimming, I'm afraid. So look at that. Merlin, good boy. That's enough. Good boy. So there you go. That is the strength and the power of the river at the moment. Yeah. I think it's play fair for dogs, as they can't go in and go swimming. We'll carry on up, much to the dog's disappointment. But even my favourite trees looking a bit sad. This is usually pretty impressive, but at this time of year it's looking a bit naked. And it's much better looked at. I've got to think, I'm usually stood way over there. This is that beach I sort of stand and throw toys and things. Well, definitely not this time of year. Merlin, enough. Good. Right, let's turn around and head back the other way, guys. Good job. Come on then. Some days I head up that way. I'm not feeling the energy today, so we'll go back the way we've come. This way, Oats. Good girl. She just sort of looks at it longingly as we leave. Good girl. It's lovely seeing sort of fresh trees sprouting from some of the trees that sort of came down in last year's storms, not this year's. Everything does regrow, and it's why the forestry work has to be done, because nature itself won't just look after this, or it will, but some plants and trees will start to survive and kill off others, and it would be way too overgrown for us to walk it. Right, let's head up this way. Ooh. Good boy. You can see the water's just seeping from the ground and down into that river. And this is why the flooding often continues well after it's rained, because it takes time for that water to all seep through. Are you two playing? Are you? What a nice spot for play. One happy walkie puppy. Right. I think they've probably got best route. I love watching them play like this. Sorry if it's boring you, but I think it's brilliant. I'm so glad these two get on well. It took time and I had to be a bit tough on OT. And now I have to be a bit tough on Merlin. But they really are great friends. Which is exactly what I wanted. Because it was really a companion for OT that I was after. Good job! Are you hiding, Merly? Go in this way. Good boy. Right, we'll carry on. Right, this walk's taken me longer than I thought. I'm quite stiff and in quite a lot of pain today, so we'll head through this little cut through. And up to this absolutely magnificent tree. Isn't that stunning? I've no idea how old it is, but it's pretty impressive. Stunning, isn't it? So if we hadn't taken the cut down to the river, we'd have been on this track here, which does cut out a couple of the hills if you're looking for a slightly easier route. Yeah, sorry I'm struggling a bit today. I'll carry on this flat bit, and then we have got the worst hill of the walk. Here's the only thing about being in Devon. The majority of walks involve hills, and I end up feeling really, really unfit, which I am, but then I'll go walk with friends in a flat area, or even walk with friends not used to the hills and realise I'm really not as unfit as I think I am. That's really interesting, but the flooding has gone from here, because this spot gets very muddy and very floody. I wonder if they've drilled down somehow to let the water escape through the ground. So I'm going to take a bit of a breather, and then we're heading up that way. I'm not videoing too much as I walk up here because you're only going to hear me struggling to breathe. But the bird song again is lovely. But as you can see, it is quite a steep track. I've always found something very pleasing about the way these two trees stand at the head of this path. I know, sad, isn't it? But the trees do become sort of a bit like, well, they're obviously landmarks, you know where you are by them, and they're almost like old friends. You see throughout the year upon year, changing. It's lovely. You see, we've just got the sun trying to come out over there, but it's a bit of a misty morning and it's taking a while. So that's it, we are back on that main track towards the car park. But I always forget it's still quite a way to go and quite a hill. That's it, we're getting out towards the car park now. That's been a thoroughly lovely walk. Can't believe we actually haven't seen anyone. That is unusual. Oh, there we go. I'm just saying we've done a whole walk and not seen anyone. Oh. And here's someone. Hiya! There we go. I'd been saying there had been a couple of other cars in the car park. It was just pure chance we hadn't seen anyone. We see this guy regularly. But yeah, we're nearly back to car parks. We're going to say goodbye. Hope you've enjoyed your walk with us, and we'll see you all again soon.